The last man standing. The last man on earth sat in the corner of his room. There was a knock at his door. No, the man thought. There's no one out there. I merely imagined it, he told himself promptly. There had been a mysterious illness that had broken out among the world, causing all that came across it to succumb as soon as it got in their system. The man does not remember what the cause of the epidemic was. He had gone insane long ago. All he knew was there were no survivors. There was no one left. He was the last man standing. There was another knock at his bedroom door. The man was frightened. He knew whatever was out there was not right, but he needed to know who was at his door. The man, shaking and stiff, got up to look through the eye hole in the door. He slowly put his eye up to the hole, only to be met with 2 rows of knife-like teeth. Then an eye. It was inky black and full of malice. He could hear the being breathing heavily, excited by its find. The man jumped back because now it didn't matter if he pretended he wasn't there, for the creature already knew of his presence. The man's door was busted down, and all he saw was a bright light, before escaping into a world of black. The man woke up in a white room, completely unharmed. He heard a voice. "Mr. Smith, I see you're finally awake." The man, confused and still shaken from whatever that creature was, turned to the voice and asked, "Where am I? Am I dreaming? Are there more survivors?" The man was horribly confused. Everyone had died. How is it possible? Possible to even be in the presence of another human being? The woman responded, "Mr. Smith, whatever are you talking about? You are in a hospital. You've been in a coma for 13 years. It's a miracle that you have now woken up." The man, surprised and feeling lost, said, "So, everyone's alright?" He quickly hopped out of bed and started crying out of joy, for it was all a horrible nightmare, because there was nothing to worry about anymore. Suddenly, the man woke up. He was back in his dilapidated room, not a scratch present, and he couldn't believe it. "Just a dream, huh?" said the man, voice cracking, and he started to sob. "Fine then." He stood up, walked to a corner, and sat down. The last man on earth sat in the corner of his room. There was a knock at his door.